Hi everyone, I am back. It feels so good right now to be in front of the camera and knowing that this video is going to be on YouTube, because I have been missing making these videos ever since the day. Well, it isn't exactly one day. I'm gonna explain about that now. So, the reason that I stopped making videos was not intentional. You know, when you make an account on something, you usually just, very often, you usually just keep it logged on for like an eternity of time. Which I usually do. But hear me out. I started another channel called Bored with Chrissy, where I basically drew on my whiteboard, and I thought that was very fun, so I made I made 3 videos on that channel. So that was a huge hit, you know? No. Anyway, that made me forget the username, or it's made me forget the email and the password that I have for this channel. So I was lost for I don't know, 1.5 years or something without this channel. And today I actually started looking and trying so hard to figure out what the email and the password was, because I have a million emails. You have no idea. So it took me a couple of hours of constant thinking, and then I found it and I logged on. And on one of my videos, the asexuality one, there were so many kind comments, and I was crying while reading them and responding to them, because first off, people have taken time off of their lives to watch the video and liked it and comment that they liked it, and because I had been gone and I hadn't been responding to them, so people were probably thinking that I was ignoring them or something, which was not true. I just couldn't find the email and the password to the channel, and frankly, I hadn't logged on to YouTube for a while anyway to look at the results of my videos. So it was a huge shock to me to see that people were so engaged and so appreciative of my video. So it made me want to go back to making videos, and here I am. I hope you don't mind, but I hope that I'm going to be back here for good now, making these videos, because I really like them. I like looking back at them, seeing what I was thinking and what I had of knowledge in my head. So I'm just so relieved that I found the email and stuff. Anyway, update about me. So basically, a lot has happened. I've had a huge change in my life. I've moved out from my family's house, so this is my own apartment that I'm renting. Because I was starting school, like university. So yeah, I started university. I'm on something called sign language and interpreting. I'm doing a bachelor degree in that. So that's nice. I have wandered through a lot of different mental stages. I don't know what else. I can't call it phases, because mental health does not come in phases, but I've had a lot of different stages in my life, and I've worked through them all. I'm sorry, I just can't stop smiling because I'm so happy to be back. And I've experienced a lot on the LGBT topics as well. I don't know if that is something you're gonna be interested in or not, but I'm going to be making both LGBT and mental health videos, probably. So, since I live in this apartment alone, which basically means I am free to make videos whenever I'm not studying. This life gets a little lonely when no one comes to visit me. So, as you can hear and probably see a little bit, I have a cage in my apartment. A very active cage in the nighttime, which it is right now. It's 1:11 a.m. So, the one making the noise right now, that is Rose. She is a brown... I have no clue about breeds in mice, but some people online said that she was a broken agouti, so I'm going to go with that. And I have one other, she's a little bit more calm and a little bit more fat. She is Amy. If any of you know will have a clue about where my English went right down the toilet once I stopped making videos. I'm sorry about that. The other one is called Amy, and if you have any clues about where I got those names, comment them, because I would love to respond and see who was right or who actually... should I give you a hint? I'll give you a hint. Who actually has heard of or watched the characters in the series that I watch. That was a huge hint, so if you don't know it now, then I'm sorry, but you don't win this competition. Okay, anyway, I am so happy to be back. I will try my best to make more videos. I have a study week next week, and we don't have that many assignments for next week. So we're going to see how that goes. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you if you have stuck with me for so long. I'll see you guys in the next video.